Could you please elaborate on the plunder of politics part?
Yeah, sure. The politics of plunder, according to George Spencer, is that the Cholas at that time were not very economically powerful. The raid against the countries of Southeast Asia was actually a plunder politics. They went, they just had some raids, they brought things from there and they replenished their treasury. The term used by him is politics of plunder. Some feels that there might be a kind of idea of colonization, but the real answer to this theories is that whatever sources we have with us, we cannot say that there was a kind of desire for an overseas empire or a kind of politics of plunder. Rather, historians believe that this was a kind of mercantile expeditions. The overseas market was very good, and we know that at that time India and China was having a very important trade network. The Bay of Bengal trade network was very active. Chola merchants were very active. They were having their guilds in different regions of Southeast Asia. Srivijaya wanted to take part in this entire commercial network, and this desire of Srivijaya to take a part in this commercial network between India and China perhaps led to this campaign against Southeast Asia. So there should not be any kind of speculations regarding Chola colony or anything other. After Rajendra Chola, what we find is that the successors of Rajendra Chola, they now shifted their focus to the internal part of the regions rather than the Southeast Asia or the Bay of Bengal network. And so the conflict with the Western Chalukyas and the Pandyas, this conflicts actually became very important at this point of time. The region to the powers to the north of the Tungabhadra, powers to the south of the Tungabhadra, this whole conflict regarding the control of Tungabhadra region, the control of the Raichur Doab became very important. And with this was the control of Vengi, the Eastern Chalukya domain. The Cholas finally could get Eastern Chalukya with themselves through matrimonial alliances, and one of the Chola rulers was Kulatunga I, who was actually a scion of the Eastern Chalukya domain. When Kulatunga became the ruler, he also had an eye for the sea. So he converted the port name. Vishakhapatnam port became very important during his time, and at one point we find that the name of Vishakhapatnam became Kulatunga Cholapattanam. This was a trend in the Chola history. We find that Raja Rajendra, they all gave their names to when they establish a township or establish an urban center or a temple, they use their name. This is a kind of projection of their power by giving the name to a temple or by giving a name to a particular urban centers. Finally, in the 13th century, Chola power declined, and we have three important powers: the Yadavas of Devagiri, the Kakatiyas of Warangal, and the Hoysalas in southern Karnataka, who become very important. These powers were originally the feudatories of the Western Chalukyas. So finally, when we look at the political scenario, we find that there was multiplicity of powers, each power vying with each other for a particular region, and this contestation was also guided by economic importance of the region.